everyone, it's Becca from BEKAHBOOKSANDBUJO, and today we are taking inventory of my personal library. It was recently my birthday, and my husband got me quite possibly the nerdiest gift I could have asked for, but I've seen some people with large libraries get one of these, and I decided it was my turn. So I got a scanner. A handheld scanner, and I am going to inventory my library with this thing. I have no clue what I'm doing, but I'm gonna figure it out along with you. I think what I'm gonna do is just scan every single book in this library, and then I hope in the future I can categorize them or like mark if they're read or unread on this database that I'm using. So I should probably tell you about the database, huh? I'm using Libib, which again, I've just seen around. It's a good database for a personal library. I don't have to pay for just a personal subscription. And yeah, I am interested to see what kind of things we can do with this knowledge. So I think I'm just gonna get started with scanning, and you'll come along for this process. It might take a lot of days because I might get tired out, or maybe I'll just really get into it and, ooh, it turned off. Maybe I'll get really into it and want to continue. So I probably will just start right here because I'm sitting down. I need to make sure it is connected via Bluetooth to my computer, and we're gonna get scanning. Okay, I think I have it set up, so I'm just going to get started. This is actually my son's book, so this needs to go upstairs to his little library that he has. Let's just see. I think I have this selected. This is the Libib main screen. And oh no, what do we do with book of the months that don't have scanners? We're gonna skip that for now. Did any of these? No? Okay, so sorry for the noises above. Let's just see. Nope. I thought I had it connected via Bluetooth. It says it is. I did this by searching on Goodreads when I first got the scanner, and it worked. So I don't know why it's not working. This is frustrating. I'll be back maybe once I figure it out.
12 seconds later.
So I should have been recording, but I did finally get a book to work. So this was the first one, and I think it just automatically adds. So that's great. That'll be here. Now I'll show you. We're in this search box. I scan Next Year in Havana, and it shows up. Added to the collection. So I'm gonna get scanning. You can watch. Barcode on it from a previous bookstore, and I'm gonna test out typing in the ISBN. So where is it? Because I'll have to do that with the book of the month copies too. 978 125 07 85541. All the devils are here. It showed up. For some reason, it didn't show the picture, but oh, that's because I did the wrong ISBN. I did one that is international, sold outside the US, or subject to rights. So my scanner just went off. Where's the one I'm looking for? Here it is. That's me. 8. 8. 5. 5. 4. 1. Oops. 978. 125. 07. 8. 5. 5. 4. 1. 978. 125. 07. 8. 5. 5. 4. 1. 978. 125. 07. 8. 5. 5. 4. 1. 978. 125. 07. 8. 5. 5. 4. 1. 978. 125. 07. 8. 5. 5. 4. 1. 978. 125. 07. 8. 5. 5. 4. 1. 978. 125. 07. 8. 5. 5. 4. 1. 978. 125. 07. 8. 5. 5. 4. 1. 978. 125. 07. 8. 5. 5. 4. 1. 978. 125. 07. 8. 5. 5. 4. 1. 978. 125. 07. 8. 5. 5. 4. 1. 978. 125. 07. 8. 5. 5. 4. 1. 978. 125. 07. 8. 5. 5. 4. 1. 978. 125. 07. 8. 5. 5. 4 There we go. Now that's the same book. Boom, ba, bum, it's added. Now I have mostly a book of the month or some arcs that I am going to need to manually enter in. So I'm going to screen record. Nope, this one. And you can watch as I go through with maybe some pretty music. I just realized I could just type the book and not the ISBN and add the item that way. So that's good. Hi, buddy.
You're scanning the book?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to help me?
Yeah.
Theo's going to help me with these last three. And then we're going to look through, because this is all my TBR. And we can see how it organizes. So that one went in. Perfect. That one went in. And that one went in. That one went in. Okay. So now I think you can still see the screen, but let's just see what my library looks like. I think, okay, it shows the covers by letter. It's alphabetized by title. And this is all unread.
Mommy.
Yeah, hun.
Do you want to see what's in here?
Sure. I'm trying to check, like there's this status button and I don't know what that means. Details, add status.
Mommy.
Oh, okay. So I can do that. Completed. Save.
Mommy.
Yeah, hun. Oh, cute. Now this is going to be a chaotic part of the video because kids are showing up. But I wonder now if I can bulk edit all of these. Like if I could do all, if I can do select all. Hello. Completed. Well, that shows that. I wonder if I... should have marked that in before. Just playing around now. You can do a list. You can do by summary. I wonder if that's how I batch edit. No.
What a man go in it.
Sylvia. Did Sylvia come in?
Yeah, she can come in. I might have to pause the video for today, but for now we at least have scanned in all of my unread books, and sometime else we will tackle that huge, I don't know what to call it, all of those books. Okay, we'll see you later. Hello everyone. So it's now the next day, or maybe 2 days later, but since we recorded the first little go around of scanning, I did go through my TBR here, or at least the unread books, and I went through, changed the statuses of all of them to not begun, and then I added tags. So I don't know if you can see here with Lost Lambs, there are 2 orange tags at the bottom there that say Book of the Month and Contemporary. And so I'm generally using the tags for genres and then Book of the Month for now. I also have one tag that is borrowed for any of the books on my shelves that, again, I don't own and have been holding hostage before I return them to their rightful owners. Anyway, so I did also figure out a setting that when I add items, I can automatically have their status be either not begun or completed. And so that's what I'm going to do when we start tackling these big shelves, because most of those are red. And then if I do come across some that aren't red, I'll go in, change that, that like default setting, and we can go from there. I do need to quickly go through the rest of these though, and tag them just so that I know where I am. Because if we add a bunch more, we'll be behind. Oh, and I do have a couple of books over there too that are not begun, and those are my self-destruct books and my 5-star predictions, plus some borrowed over there too on just a small little shelf. So I'm going to quickly go through all of these, then add the other not begun books, because that's how these, or how this database calls them, not begun. And then we will go ahead and scan the rest of these books. I thought I could just show you on this end what I'm doing. So here is Songbird and the Heart of Stone by Carissa Broadbent. I'm also going to show you a cool feature that this allows you to add the image if it couldn't grab the image for some reason from the ISBN. So I go over to edit here and I'll choose cover image. I did already go in and save a book cover. This is all of my book covers. We are exposing myself, but I'll scroll down to, where is it? Songbird and the Heart of Stone. Hello. Oh, I thought they were in alphabetical order, but maybe not. Oh yeah, they are. There we go. Open. So then that just populates and you hit save. And then the other things I'm going to change are the status, which is not begun. And I'll also go down to tags, and I have categorized this series as romantasy. So I'll click that, save. And then when we exit out of here, there is the picture of Songbird and the Heart of Stone. It's not focusing. There we go. And it is not begun underneath and tagged as romantasy. All right, we're over at the borrowed and self-destruct / 5-star prediction books. And I just wanted to show you that in the settings tab, we can change set default status. And I'm going to change this to not begun, submit. So then when we add items and we scan the barcode here, it will say, or it'll immediately change the status to not begun. So that one added. Let's just keep doing the rest of these, and I'll go back later and add the tags. All right, those are in. Now let's head to the big shelves. We're on to day 3 of doing inventory in the library, and I'm feeling a little burned out. just because I'm scanning all these books doesn't mean that it's officially done once they're scanned, because I'm gonna have to go through and change all of the tags, or at least add all the tags that I want to have. Like, I'm doing the middle grade right now and I want to tag them as middle grade, and also probably their genres. So that's going to take a lot of time, and I did look into it a little bit. In order to do a batch edit or a bulk edit, you need to pay for a more advanced subscription of Libib. So for now, I'm just going to do it like this, because usually I won't input 750 books at a time. I would just do my monthly in and out, you know, so it doesn't feel like I need to pay for the subscription just to do that batch edit, although those edits feel very daunting to me, because it will take a lot of time. But for now, I think we're gonna just finish scanning. I have, how many shelves left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-ish. A lot of those ones over there are going to be my husband's, and I think I'm going to set up a separate library for him, at least with all of his like school books and nonfiction books that I don't really want in my personal inventory. So I'm going to get this set up, and I think we should be rocking and rolling. Just got to make sure that the Bluetooth is connected. Yep. So we should be able to start here on the shelf with the Plotting the Stars books.
When everybody's talking, for every memory I pick up, there's one I lost. It's putting in the pieces, rolling in new sheets. It's tightening the bolts in all the places that it leaks. And every love story is a part of the boys, but the further that you eat, the closer you get to the core. I'm in every movie, cry in every book. When you're walking in that dress, I'm trying hard to steal a look. I once was a boy, and now I'm just an older one, playing with my toys and looking for some fun. Just cracking on my ribs and breathing through it too, wondering later if my excitement came off rude. And I don't wanna die, don't wanna get high, just wanna breathe till I'm full. Living in a van and stressing about money, realizing that I'm kind, though I wish that I was funny. It's bigger in the middle, but still fit as a fiddle, and looking for a guy.
Okay, I think we've done all of my books, and now I just have to do Willie's, but I wanted to update you that I have 622 books, which seems slightly smaller than I feel like the last time I counted, but I did include Willie's books in my count last time, so I'll do a final count of how many books supposedly are on my shelves, including Willie's. I did have some issues going through, like the Book of the Month books didn't have the scanner code on the back, or some of my older books, especially like middle grade, they had a UPC on the back, but not the ISBN number. So that was a little frustrating, having to type those in. Another frustrating thing is I don't get why not all of the pictures are pulled. I'm not sure where they're getting this information, whether it's Amazon or Goodreads, or what database they're pulling these records from. But I could go through, and I bet like a quarter of them don't have pictures, or like the right picture. And I don't know if I'm gonna make that a priority to change. I don't know. It's a little goofy, but I still was able to get everything in for now. I'm trying to think if there were any other issues I had along the way. Just the ISBN being in different places on the book. What was really nice, when I inventoried at the library that I worked at, we had to scan our UPC barcode, which was always in the same spot on the book. So we were able to just like slide the book out slightly, scan, back in, slide out, scan, back in. And it was a really, really fast process. This was more difficult because I had to take books out, figure out where the barcode was, or the ISBN code scanner, whatever was. The other thing is I have like stacks, you know, like horizontal stacks of books. And so I'd have to take those all out. And yeah, I'm complaining. These are really small problems, right? When I'm dealing with adding 600 plus books to my little database here. But just in case you ever are curious about getting a barcode scanner and using Libib. Okay, I'm gonna put my husband's books in and then we'll be done. Alrighty, well, I finished Willie's books and he has exactly 50 books, which is hilarious to me. And then there were a couple in his shelves that actually belong to me, so I'm up to 624, which means we're at 674 items in this room alone. I definitely have more to add because I haven't done my August in and out yet, but there will be books that will be adding to my shelves. I also didn't scan the ones that I am unhauling or in the process of unhauling, so there are probably more books than that 674 number, but I think that is higher than what we had last time. I think it was 660 when I did my counting of the books, so this one is maybe more exact. I don't know. Eventually, I would love to use this thing and scan in the kids' library. You can have up to, let's see, up to 100 collections on Libib. So currently I just have my library and then I have Willie's library. I called it Willie's Books just because he's not cool enough to have a library like me. Anyway, so for now, the process is done. All of the books are scanned into this database. I still have some editing to do to make it look exactly how I want to and be able to filter things how I want to. I think I can, though, look at how many are unread, which looks like 125. And I think that's about right, maybe matching up with my spreadsheet that I have on Google Sheets. So that's great. Feels good. Yeah, this was a fun process. Like I said, a little frustrating in parts because of the cumbersomeness of the scanner or the ISBNs or just the old books that I had. So I don't know, it's fun. And this is what I'm going to use moving forward to see if I have a book or not. I was keeping track on a Google spreadsheet, but I wasn't adding books as they came in. It felt too difficult to me. But now whenever I'm book shopping and need to check, do I have number 17 in the Chief Inspector Armand Gamache series, I can pull up the Libib app because there is an app on my phone. I can pull it up and see if I own that one or not, and then add it to my shelves if I don't have it. So thank you so much for coming with me to inventory my library. Took about 3 days, not full days of work, but maybe 4 hours of work. I don't know. It was fun. Again, thanks for watching, and if you have made it this far and don't know what to comment down below, put a stack of books emoji in the comments. I feel like that's the most used emoji in the booktube world, but we have stacks and stacks of books, so put as many stacks of books as you want in the comments. I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.